Habang gigil sila sa brut-brut pao, eto chill lang nakapisign. Habang gigil sila sa brut-brut pao, eto chill lang nakapisign. Nakapisign, 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 nakapisign. Habang gigil sila sa brut-brut pao, eto chill lang nakapisign.
Kasi dito sa short film eh. Gets mo? Mas Planning yan, sige. Planning and development.
Planning and development. This stage involves
controls the amount of light that centers the camera.
May location scouting, magbigay na kayo ng specific location ngayon kung saan tayo pagkakapitik. Sige, testing. Dave, balik tayo lens. Dave, balik tayo lens. We have Mano Community Center. So, may Steve Olives, Pariang, and China Mom. And syempre, si Kuya Third. And Direct Jared Rosario. Papasalamat ako sa inyo dahil binigyan niyo kami ng experience para maturuan kayo at ma-share namin sa inyo yung knowledge and yung blessings na binigay sa atin. Sana nag-enjoy kayo, marami kayong tutunan. Maraming salamat sa inyo sa experience nyo na naman. Get ready.
Salamat kayo sa pagdala sa mga bata dito. Sana may mga natutunan kayo, mga gamit nyo sa future. Sana nag-enjoy kayo. Yun lang. Salamat sa oras. Congrats sa inyo. Sana yung natutunan nyo, yung mapasa nyo din sa mga mas bata sa inyo. May kailangan din. Yun lang. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Balik na tayo.
Barangay Sanabay WHSK, Sangguniang Kabataan. I would also like to thank for the Mano Community for taking care of these youth.
Bubuklat.
Later.
wala namang problema yan, kukunin nyo agad. Practice nyo muna. Diba? Para malinis tayo. Diba?
Pare, may kailangan ako sa halin. Ayun. Ay! Okay na yung entry to. Ito yung kasi, yung bukasan. Bulan na sa ilalim.
Sige, tulak.
Sige, tulak.
Dahil wala pala yung susi ng MD ha.
Yeah. So I can see exactly why you fools are hating on my boy China Mac and shit, man. You know what I mean? Because, shit, not only is he fucking famous, you know, he's well connected with the right people, like real people and shit. You know what I mean? Like quality people. You know, he's big and shit, man. That fool's tall and shit, man. And he could basically pretty much like beat up almost everybody and shit, even with one hand, you know what I mean? So I can see exactly why you guys are hating on my boy and shit, man. But guess what? Just the other day, let me know if you're still gonna hate him after hearing this. Just the other day, he was in Cambodia. You know, he was over there doing a GoFundMe. trying to raise some money for this, these people in Cambodia, in Thailand, people that was affected to the bombing, to the war and shit, man. You know what I mean? He found this girl. He already left. Like there was this girl, right? He heard her speak English out of the whole crowd. She was the only one speaking English. And the whole time on his way back home on a taxi ride, about an hour already, and she's almost home. He can't stop thinking about that girl that he heard was speaking English. So what he did was, he actually told the driver to like, look, man, we gotta go back. The driver's like, nah, we're not going back because we're already like an hour away. Don't trip. I'll shoot you some money, man. I'm gonna shoot you some money. Let's go back. Then we gotta go back. So his instinct was to go back, and guess what? As soon as he came back to that spot where all the fucking victims was at, he found a girl that was speaking English, and guess what happened? She went viral in Cambodia, bro. Like, she went viral. She started getting sponsors. She started getting free colleges. Changed her life, basically, period and shit, man. Like, how many people do you know that would do shit like that? You know what I mean? Like, how can you hate on a guy like that, bro? You know what I mean? That's my boy right there. And if it wasn't for my boy China Mac and Mano, for making Mano Community happen, along with all the sponsors, Steve Ollie, and everybody else that supported the GoFundMe here in the Philippines, we're not gonna be able to make this computer spot. Like, look, we're working on this right now. We're not gonna make this happen if it wasn't for him, dog. You know what I mean? So he be doing shit, he be making shit happen, bro. Like, you know what I mean? How can you hate on that, my boy and shit? And how can you hate on me too? Yeah. So as you can see, slowly but surely, we're still gonna be doing our Dog Tizzle. We're still basically gonna do charity work for the less fortunate kids. We're going to give them free access on the computers so they could do their homework, they could learn, all for free, you know what I mean? And as my boy China Mac made this happen. Who does that shit, bro? You know what I mean? So, anyway, stay tuned. Yes, sir. What up, loved ones? What it do? It's Spotty Young right here. Yes, sir. I know it's been a long time and shit, man. But the wait is finally over. You know what I mean? We've been working on this for what? 4 months, for a few weeks. Seems like eternity. I know it's taken a long time, but you know what I mean? You'll see on this video that we're making it happen. So what happened was we transferred all the computers from Tondo to a different location, to like a place like 5 times smaller than it was before. You know what I mean? Because of the budget, you know, but we're still gonna make it happen. This is our way. This is an attempt of me and China Mac and all the homies that put in work to make this happen, for us to get to heaven, man. That's the whole purpose, you know what I mean? So you're gonna see on this video our little journey of how we made it happen until now. And if you are curious, you want to know what's going to happen after this, just follow our Instagram page, Mano Community, and also our Facebook page, Mano Community. You know what I mean? So anyways, this is what we're gonna do, man. This is basically our way of giving back and helping the less fortunate, you know, because a lot of kids out here in the Philippines, even in the whole world, they don't even have access to use a computer, to have a, you know, to print out, you know, stuff that on their researches for their homework, or to learn basic computer. You know, they don't even really get that at school. The school doesn't really provide computers like that to all the kids to have access. You know, like it's more of a privilege type thing. But here, what we're doing is none of that privilege thing. Even if you know, any kid that's willing to just like come here and use the computer and learn for free, they could. And this is what we're doing. And hopefully we can do this for the rest of our remaining lives here on earth, man. You know what I mean? That's the plan, you know? So I want to say that if you basically want to help out, you can help out in any possible way. You know, you want to give food to the kids, you want to, whatever it is, you can reach out, you can help us, you know? And less judging, less assuming that you could do a better job than me and China Mag and all the people that are putting work right here. Less of that, because if you really feel like you could do a better job than us, then you should have already been doing it. You wouldn't even have time to judge us and criticize us of what we're doing. How you could do it better, you could do a YouTube better, you could help back to the poor better, you could, you know, do everything that we're doing better than us. Because if you really can in real life, then you would have already been doing that. So we don't have time to be judging and assuming that you can do better than us from what we're doing. You know what I'm talking about? So anyways, I want to thank everyone again. China Mag for making this possible right here. The homeboy Third Flow for everything he did. You know, Mano Community for making it happen. There was never Mano Community before. You know what I mean? And of course to everybody that helped, supported, donated, and all the trust that you guys gave to China Mag, especially Steve Ollie. The name is still going to be under your name, Mano Community, Steve Olive Center. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody. You're giving us an opportunity to give back to the less fortunate for the rest of our remaining lives. Hopefully, you know what I mean, we do what we can. So, appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you very much. And with that being said, y'all know what time it is. Say what you mean and mean what you say, because real recognize real, homeboy. Out of here.